Okay, good afternoon. Let me share the screen first. स्क्रीन दिसते सर्वांना? लेक्चर नंबर आय थिंक 20. लेक्चर नंबर लक्षात आहे कुणाचा किती आहे तो? Today we are going to discuss following results regarding linearly dependent and independent. So before starting result, we have to see example on function space linear dependency. How in the function space linearly dependent or independent can be checked. So let V equal to a function space. Do you remember function space? Function space is, it is a set of all functions defined from, now for this example, this function is defined from real number to real number. So this is a vector space over real number. Three vectors are given. U is e to the power x. This is a part of this. Then V is cos x. And W is sin x. मॅथमॅटिक्सचा स्किल एनहान्समेंट कोर्स नाही या सेमिस्टरला, देखील बघ. स्किल एनहान्समेंट कोर्स मॅथचा नेक्स्ट सेमिस्टरला असेल. So we need to verify that whether these three functions, as an element of vector space, we can call it as vectors. These three vectors are linearly independent or dependent. So for that, you need to consider one equation. You have to take three scalars. Suppose alpha, beta, gamma are three scalars such that alpha scalarly multiplied to vector u, beta scalarly multiplied to vector v plus gamma multiplied to w, and equate to this 0. 0 is the zero function in the function space. This is from vector space we have, as scalar multiplication and vector addition is closed. So whatever operations, it must result in vector space V. So you get equation alpha e to the power x plus beta cos x plus gamma sin x. Now how one question may arise, how to solve this type of equations, how alpha beta gamma can be found. There is trick, one can find the derivative, 3 times derivative of this and consider three equations, or else you take particular value of x from the domain set real number. Now here domain set is real number. So what you do, you take any three, as three variables are there, to solve you must have at least or at most three equations to solve this. So what you do here, you take x equal to 0, standard values of x equal to 0, then x equal to pi will also work, or x equal to pi. Before pi I will take x equal to pi by 2, and last x equal to pi, and write down these three equations, and then we can solve these three equations simultaneously. So what equation I will get here? आता याच्यावर इक्वेशन काय मिळतील मला? अल्फा e to the power 0 plus beta cos of 0 plus gamma sin of 0 equal to 0. You will get three equations that we need to solve it. Next, alpha e to the power pi upon 2 plus beta cos of pi by 2 plus gamma sin pi by 2, and last is x equal to pi. So standard values of x you should take. It depends on what functions, what vectors are there. Beta cos of pi plus gamma sine of pi. Sine pi is 0, cos pi by 2 0. You get three equations here. You get three equations like this. So alpha plus beta sine 0 is 0. This is first equation. Alpha e to the power pi by 2. This constant number e to the power pi by 2 plus cos pi by 2 is 0 plus sine pi by 2 is 1. And the last equation alpha e to the power pi. Now here I should write minus because cos of pi is minus and plus 0 gamma. Now everyone is able to solve these equations to find alpha, beta and gamma. Once you solve, you get all values 0 here. I am not going to solve these equations. You can solve and verify that alpha, beta, gamma 0, and it means that it is linearly independent. This set of vectors is linearly independent. You can solve this by considering the matrix equations. Simultaneously, you solve any two equations and verify the first equations. So main important part that we have to discuss some results on linearly dependent and independent. So I'll write statement of this. Let S be set of two or more, at least two vectors are there, two or more vectors in vector space V. Two or more vectors in a vector space V in a vector space V. And now first part, we'll write it as two separate statements. Then S is linearly dependent. I will write short form for dependent as LD. L dot D dot. A stands for linear dependent. If and only if, this is if and only if at least one of the vectors in X, at least one of vectors in S is a linear combination, of rest of vectors in S, of rest vectors. Rest कुठले तर S मधले. So this is if and only proof. We have to prove by implication and converse part. If I have to assume and prove that, then part. Now what is given? S is a set of vectors, at least two vectors are there. Two or more vectors are there. So let us assume this. So let S is U1, U2, UK. And keep in mind this case should be always greater than or equal to 2 because minimum two vectors will be there as per the given part. Now implication part we are going to prove. Suppose S is linearly dependent. Suppose S is linearly dependent. Now at present you know only the definition of dependent, no else result. We know only the definitions. What is the definition of dependent? There exist scalars alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha k. What is important thing that not all 0. सर्वजण 0 नाही dependent साठी. Independent साठी सर्वच्या सर्व 0. Not all 0 such that alpha 1 u1 plus alpha 2 u2 plus and so on alpha k uk. हे सर्व स्केलर्स इथं 0 नाही आहेत, हे सर्व स्केलर त्या ठिकाणी 0 नाहीत आणि हे इक्वेशन 0 होते. सर्व 0 नाही म्हणजे कोणतरी एक नॉन 0 असेल. सपोज कोणतरी 0 असणार नाही, अल्फा 1 0 असणार नाही. आता सर्व 0 असलं आपण काय करू शकत नाही. पण आपण काय म्हटलंय, अल्फा 1 अल्फा 2 अल्फा के हे जे कोएफिशिएंट घेतले U1 U2 UK चे हे सर्वचे सर्व 0 नाही. समजा असा कोणतरी तिथं आहे असा अल्फा, लेट फॉर सम अल्फा आहे, कोणतरी असेल, आय हा 1 असेल 2 असेल कोण असेल, लेट फॉर सम अल्फा आय नॉन 0 in this statement 1, let for some alpha I non-zero in the statement 1, what you get from this statement? In the statement 1, suppose alpha is non-zero, so from this statement 1 you can write here alpha is non-zero. alpha I ui आपल्याला कसा लिहिता येईल, त्याला एकट्याला शिफ्ट केला आपण, समजा बाकीचे सगळे आहेत तसेच. It is written as alpha 1 u1 plus and so on, alpha I minus 1 ui minus 1, alpha I plus 1 ui plus 1, and last term alpha k uk. कोण ठेवला मी इकडे, ज्याचा कोएफिशिएंट नॉन 0 आहे तोच ठेवला. सगळेजण 0 नाही म्हणजे कमीत कमी एक, सगळे 0 असेल तर लिनिअरली इंडिपेंडेंट होईल. कोणतरी 0 नाहीच तिथे, मग आपण अल्फा आय ला 0 नाही असं समजलं. सिन्स अल्फा इज नॉन 0, 1 upon alpha I exists in the field, so you just multiply by 1 upon alpha I to both side, or minus 1 by alpha I to both side. So what you get on multiplying by alpha inverse to both side, minus alpha I to inverse both side, ui multiply by 1 upon alpha I, the rest all terms from here, I am writing rest all terms from there. And since alpha I inverse exists, alpha inverse under multiplication denoted by 1 upon alpha I. So what it implies? It implies that you just multiply by that scalar. Your ui equal to, first scalar is alpha 1 upon alpha I multiplied by minus 1 into u1. Second, minus alpha 2 divided by alpha I into u2. And the last coefficient is minus alpha k divided by alpha I. Except alpha, you are writing all those uk. So what it implies? It implies that this ui, आता इथं ऑब्झर्व करा, हा ui कसा आहे? ui is linear combination of the rest of the vectors. ui is just representative whose coefficient is not equal to 0, and that was anything. तर इथं काय होतंय? This ui is linear combination of u1 as well as u2 as well as uk, except ui. अल्फा कोएफिशिएंट डिवाइड केला आपण except ui. म्हणजे आपण काय म्हटलंय? Any vector in that S is written as the linear combination of rest of the vectors that we have put here. Any vector in the set S is written as linear combination of rest of the vectors. तर त्यातला ui हा एक कोणताही एक वेक्टर होता ज्याचा कोएफिशिएंट नॉन 0 होता. ज्याचे कोएफिशिएंट नॉन 0 तेच विचार करायचे त्या, आणि तो तुम्हाला एक जरी मिळाला तरी आपल्याला इथं प्रूफ सफिशियंट होतंय. तर ui is linear combination of u1 u2 and uk. So you have proved that if S is linearly dependent set having at least two vectors in that set, then there exists a vector who can be written as the linear combination of rest of the vectors. This is the implication part. Now we will go for converse part. What is the converse? Conversely, सपोज आपल्याला काय स्टेटमेंट मी रिकॉल करतो. कॉन्व्हर्सली सपोज काय करायचं आपल्याला, at least one of the vectors in S, at least one of the vectors in S is a linear combination. Is a linear combination of rest of the vectors. At least one of the vector is a linear combination of rest of the vectors in S. Rest म्हणजे राहिलेले. Rest of vectors in S. So what it means? Suppose U1 is written as linear combination of rest vectors. Without loss of generality, you can suppose anyone, U1, U2, UK. पैकी कोण ऍटलिस्ट म्हणजे काय कमीत कमी एक जण काय करतो तो बाकीच्या लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन लिहिता येतो तर कमीत कमी एक जण समजण्याऐवजी आपण त्याला U1 समजू विदाउट लॉस ऑफ जनरलिटी जो पण असेल त्याला U1 समजू सपोज दॅट इज लेट U1 is a linear combination of the vectors in this S except U1 rest म्हणजे काय except US म्हणजे काय U1 is written as linear combination. There exist scalars K1, K2. Okay, K instead of K notation, use different notation because you have to write KK in that sense. So what you do, you use different notations for the scalar because K notation is used already. Suppose I call it as beta. Beta 1 scalar multiplied by U2 plus beta 2 scalar multiplied by U3 and so on. Beta K into UK. Because of this K, I am not using K notation. So U is linear combination of rest of the vectors. At least one there is, suppose U1 is linear combination of rest of vectors. So what it implies, you can rearrange the equations as, you can write this equation as -1 into U1. Shift that other side. Beta 1 U1 plus beta 2 U2 plus beta K UK. आता मला सांगा सर्वच्या सर्व कोएफिशिएंट 0 आहेत किती बीटा 1 बीटा 2 बीटा के काही का असेल पण U1 चा कोएफिशिएंट कंपल्सरी काय आहे नॉन झिरो आहे thus there exist scalars -1 beta 1 and beta k not all 0 कारण हा पहिला तर नॉन झिरो बाकीचे काही का असेल not all 0 such that -1 into U1 plus beta 1 into इथे U2 पाहिजे इथे U3 पाहिजे beta 1 into U2 and so on beta k into UK. नंबर बदला लागला आपल्या ठिकाणी बीटा k plus 1 लिहावं लागलं या ठिकाणी कारण आता एकाने वाढवून देतो आपण here you should write beta k plus 1 because you see logically there it is beta k plus 1 equal to 0 because U2 coefficient is beta 1 so UK coefficient has to be beta k minus 1 I think. Who is going to join? So this is beta k minus 1 UK. इथं कोएफिशिएंट लक्षात घ्या हा UK जो आहे याच्या कोएफिशिएंट k minus 1 पाहिजे आपल्याला फक्त एवढं दाखवायचं होतं की U1 U2 UK यांचं लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन नॉट ऑल 0 लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन नॉट ऑल 0 म्हणजे काय तो काय लिनियरली डिपेंडेंट आहे कोण U1 U2 UK हा सेट ऑफ वेक्टर्स काय लिनियरली डिपेंडेंट आहे अशा प्रकारे आपण ते प्रूव्ह करू शकतो या रिझल्ट मध्ये हा रिझल्ट बघा लिहून घेऊन मार्कस मार्क डाउन करा ऑन पेज नंबर त्याचं स्टेटमेंट आणि प्रूफ ऑन पेज नंबर 29 you can refer from this because here handwriting is not coming properly. I am trying to use this Wacom board but still managed to mark over here. Okay, so we have, if any difficulty mention in the chat box. If you find any difficulty in this theorem, there is nothing. Just simply, if any vector is written as linear combination of rest of vectors, then it is linearly dependent. If the set is linearly dependent, you should keep in mind there exists at least one vector. सगळे vector म्हणत नाही मी. There exists at least one vector who is written as linear combination of rest of vectors. So this was if and only proof. Now what will happen in case of linearly independent then? If it is linearly independent, then how statement can make? How one can make statement here? How one can make statement here? लिनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट साठी स्टेटमेंट काय राहू शकते विचार करा. जे डिपेंडेंट नाही त्याला इंडिपेंडेंट म्हणतो आपण. तो सेट at least 2 elements. Yes is linearly independent if and only if none of the vectors, कोणताच वेक्टर, no vectors in yes is a linear combination of rest vectors. वरच्या थेरमचे उलट, linear combination of rest of vectors. Yes is at least 2 elements. Yes has at least 2 elements. Yes consists of at least 2 elements. That same thing given part. Actually, it is given theorem as a part A and part B. So, can anyone prove this by using the same logic as of this? Prove करू शकता तुम्ही याला. आता कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन मेथडने आपण प्रूव्ह करूयात की आता इथं मी स्टेप लिहितो त्याच्यात. यस हा लिनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट आपण सपोज केला. सपोज यस इज लिनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट. लिनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट आहे म्हणजे काय? डेफिनेशन ऑफ लिनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट काय सांगते? किंवा कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन मेथड मध्ये असं म्हणा की देयर एक्झिस्ट ॲटलिस्ट वन वेक्टर हु इज रिटन एज लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ रेट वेक्टर्स. आपल्याला प्रूव्ह काय करायचंय? तिथं एकही वेक्टर मिळत नाही जो बाकीच्यांच्या लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन लिहिता येत नाही. आपण असं समजू की तिथे एक वेक्टर आहे. देयर एक्झिस्ट वन वेक्टर ऑन कॉन्ट्री. ऑन कॉन्ट्री सपोज दॅट देयर एक्झिस्ट वन वेक्टर who is written as, which is written as the linear combination of rest of that one vector. Rest of that one vector. There exists one vector who is written as a linear combination of rest of one vector. But above part what it implies? तर असं झालं तर above part काय सांगतो? तो यस काय लिनियरली डिपेंडेंट आहे. जर तुम्ही असं समजलं आपल्याला काय दाखवायचंय? नो वेक्टर्स इन यस इज अ लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ रेट ऑफ वेक्टर्स. आपण असं समजूयात की तिथे काही वेक्टर्स आहे यस मध्ये की ते लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ राहिलेल्या वेक्टर्स लिहिता येतात. मग असं झालं तर तो सेट काय असतो? लिनियरली डिपेंडेंट. ऍक्च्युअली सेट काय आहे? इंडिपेंडेंट. यालाच कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन. अशा प्रकारे हे सोपं प्रूफ आहे. आणि कॉन्व्हर्सली तुम्ही असंच करू शकता. कॉन्व्हर्सली तुम्हाला काय सपोज करायचंय? नो वेक्टर्स इन यस. सपोज once you write suppose this yes should be solved. No vectors in yes is linear combination. A linear combination of rest of the vectors. L of rest of vectors means linear combination of rest of vectors. आणि आपल्याला दाखवायचं लिनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट. पुन्हा कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन मध्ये आपण काय म्हणू? समजा ते लिनियरली डिपेंडेंट आहे. समजा ते लिनियरली डिपेंडेंट तर वरचा थेरम काय सांगतो? If it is linearly dependent having at least two vectors, then there exists at least one vector who is written as a linear combination of rest vectors. So which is contradiction to this? No vector is linear combination of rest of vectors. So in that way we can prove. Please mention in the chat box if you have any doubt. वैष्णवी किती? निखिल वाघ चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये मेन्शन करा काय अडचण असेल तर. हा थेरम अगदी सोपा आहे. यस हा लिनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट असेल तर आपल्याला दाखवायचं कोणताही वेक्टर तिथं लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन बाकीच्या लिहिता येत नाही. आपण म्हणू तिथे एक वेक्टर आहे की जो बाकीच्या लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन लिहिता येतो. म्हणजे त्याचा अर्थ काय? तो लिनियरली डिपेंडेंट आहे पण ऍक्च्युअली यस इंडिपेंडेंट आहे. ही कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन आहे. तसंच उलट पाहायला गेलं तर काय होईल? आपण अजून करू नो वेक्टर्स इन यस इज लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ रेस्ट ऑफ वेक्टर्स. नो वेक्टर्स इन यस इज अ लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ रेस्ट ऑफ वेक्टर्स. आणि समजूयात की तो डिपेंडेंट आहे. डिपेंडेंट आहे तर पुन्हा वरच्या थेरम प्रमाणे ऍटलिस्ट वन वेक्टर तिथं आहे की तो काय? लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ रेस्ट वेक्टर्स. आणि आपण म्हणतोय नो. तर याला ही कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन येते. तर हे दोन्ही कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन प्रूव्ह करा तुम्ही. ओके, नो डाउट. So we'll have example from exercise. We have 10 minutes. We are not going to complete the next result in 10 minutes. So it's better to have one example at this time. I'll write example from Exercise 1.2, example 5. In each part, determine whether given vector spans R3. Given vectors spans R3. Determine whether given vector spans R3. So I am writing A, and rest example you need to solve it. A, B, C, D are there. U is 1, 1, 1. V is 0, 1, 1. And W is, now two vectors are repeating here. There should be mistake in that, okay. It should be 1, 0, okay. We'll assume this. Now the answer for the first is not. If yes is U, V and W, we want to check whether L of S is nothing but your vector space R3. L of S is always subset of R3. Whether R3 is subset of L of S, that we want to check. Now you can see last two vectors are same. Last two vectors are same. L linear span of S is always a subset of vector space. Now you take any vector in R3. You take any vector in R3 and verify whether this vector is in L of S. Then you can say that L of S equal to R3. So on आता assume करायचं आणि contradiction लिहायचं इथे. आपण काय assume करू? Suppose ABC is written as linear combination of these three vectors. So alpha U plus beta V plus gamma V. Suppose they exist and try to show that we cannot find this. So don't say suppose, just alpha beta gamma such that alpha U plus beta V plus gamma W equal to ABC. If you are able to find alpha beta gamma, then we can say that your ABC belongs to linear span of S, otherwise not. So I will write the equation. Alpha multiplied by U vector is 1, 1, 1. Beta multiplied by V vector and gamma multiplied by W vector. And this is equal to 0. So what are three equations? Alpha plus 0 beta plus 0 gamma equal to 0. In this case, you get alpha equal to 0. Alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to 0. And last, alpha plus beta. So last two equations are same. One can write in augmented matrix form 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and join with the constant part of homogeneous system. You get equivalent matrix like this: 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. Last row can become 0 by R2 minus R3. We also can have 1, 0, 0, 1 minus 1, 0, 1 minus 0, and 1 minus 0. Second row minus first row you are performing. Better to write operation is type. Now what is the rank of coefficient matrix? Rank of coefficient matrix is 2. And what is variable number? Wait, we have taken it for linearly independent checking. You have to take ABC here. Huh? You must have ABC here. You are writing vector ABC as a linear combination of it. So we are not checking independent at all. So be careful about doing this. So it is A is okay, here B is okay, and here it should be what should be there? The third row minus first row. So it is C minus B. It is C minus B, and I will remove rest part. ABC should be any 0, 8. For 0, 0, it will always hold. For 0, 0, you always have solution. So that's why you get solution for 0, 0. 0, 0 vector is written as linear combination of this always. You want to write every vector of R3. So every vector of R3 will be denoted by ABC. That was the mistake here. So okay. Now here, what operation you have performed? You perform R3 minus R2. On third row minus second row. Now you perform second row subtracted from first row. The equivalent system is this: 1 minus 1, 1 minus 0, 1 minus 0, and B minus A. Can it be consistent always? Can it be consistent always, this system? हे सिस्टम consistent राहील का नेहमी? हे सिस्टम consistent जेव्हा राहील जेव्हा B आणि C सारखे असतील तेव्हाच. This system is consistent only if दळवे अटेंडन्स टाकले का? गेला सोडून. ओके, अटेंडन्स मार्क करा. बाकीचे मार्क युअर अटेंडन्स. मार्क अटेंडन्स. आता ही होमोजेनस सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशन नाही आहे, नॉन होमोजेनस सिस्टम आहे. होमोजेनस केव्हा राहील? ABC 0 असेल तेव्हा, आणि ती नेहमी कंसिस्टंट असेल. आता ज्या ठिकाणी C मायनस B हा 0 नसेल त्याच ठिकाणी हे सिस्टम सॉल्व्ह होणार नाही. If C minus B is different from 0, then system is inconsistent. No solution. Inconsistent means no solution. So better you take B minus C non equal to 0. So suppose I take A as 2, A can be anything, and B is 3. So 2, 3, 4. Satisfying this condition. 2, 3, 4 satisfying this, C minus B gives 1. Is in R3. But 2, 3, 4 is not in the linear combination of UVW. Implies R3 is not contained in L of UVW. So these vectors UVW, whatever you have written, do not span R3. तर एक्सरसाइज 1.2 सर्व एक्झाम्पल सॉल्व्ह करायचा प्रयत्न करा. या सेक्शन लिनियरली डिपेंडेंट मध्ये आणखी 2 रिझल्ट आहेत. पुढच्या लेक्चरला आपण ते डिस्कस करूया. व्हिडिओ चालू करा सर्वजण. व्हिडिओ चालू करा. अटेंडन्स टाकून 2 जण पळून गेलेत. अटेंडन्स मार्क केली सर्वांनी? अटेंडन्स मार्क झाले असेल सर्वांनी. मी रेकॉर्डिंग स्टॉप करतोय.